GG. Okay, someone was asking about buying skins before. This is my rationale for buying skins, okay? I have been waiting for a game like Valorant for a long time, alright? CS 1.6 was a fucking great game, and it proved itself because it had longevity for like 10, 15 years. When I bought Counter-Strike 1.6, it was part of the Steam Orange pack. Cost me about, the whole pack cost about $20, and you get like 7 different games. And then Counter-Strike 1.6 was the game that stuck around for 10 years. If you think about it, I paid about $7 to play Counter-Strike 1.6 for about 10 years. No wonder they couldn't sustain that. No wonder they had to create Counter-Strike Source. No wonder they had to create Counter-Strike Go. And then with Counter-Strike Go, the way that they monetize that is through skins as well. But Counter-Strike Go has the additional problem of trading, and that brings in all the gambling sites, and the gambling sites are fucking toxic and ruin the community and ruin the game and ruin everything about it. Valve know this. Valve knew this for a long time. Valve could do a lot of things about this. They didn't give a shit because it was a cash cow for them. It raked them in so much fucking money, and they had the monopoly for years and years and years and years. I think at one point there was like one developer that was working on CSGO, all right? That's it. And they made like millions of dollars a year through CSGO. Now, Valorant came along. Look, I'm not judging Riot as a company. I'm not going to get into that whole shebang and who owns them and blah, 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 what their agenda is. The fact is, a company came along, took the recipe of Counter-Strike, saw its potential as a competitive, like hugely, highly competitive esports title. They took it, they made it very accessible, not only in terms of free, so monetarily it's incredibly accessible. They also made it accessible in terms of the graphics. The graphics are very well suited to work on a whole range of machines, and that is important because it means you don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a gaming rig, which means it lowers the barrier to entry, all right? Anyway, I'm saying all of this because what I'm trying to say is that their monetization team and their skin team are fucking killing it. And I want to thank them for making this game. And I want this game to have longevity, and I want this game to succeed. And the only real way that I can do that is to vote with my wallet. And when I put money into this game and not put it into other games, I'm saying like, hey, thank you for making this. This is a good game. Keep doing what you're doing. And so honestly, I haven't spent that much on skins. In all honesty, I've probably spent $300 on the game since it launched, so over a year. And I'm happy to, right? Like, it's, as I said, I'm supporting the game. Do they need the money? Fuck no, they don't need the money. But if we don't give them the money, then they're not going to continue to invest in it because they're a business, they're trying to make money. They will pivot and try other things. What they need to know is they need good feedback that this is the right thing to be doing, and voting with your wallet is a really good way to do that. And I'm not advocating for buying skins if you can't afford it, and if you don't want to, fucking don't do it. There's no reason to. You can play it for free. That's the whole point. People like myself can fund the game for other people who don't have as much money. That's the whole point. I love the model. I love the monetization model, as long as it's done right. CSGO shat on the community by making trading possible, and people got scammed, and gambling sites are just ripping people off. Valorant has none of that shit. Valorant is just very fucking clearly really well-made skins for a high price. And there's no beating around the bush that it is a fucking high price. These skins are expensive, all right? They are expensive skins. $300 is a lot in my currency. I was laughing with my wife earlier. Even though this is a free game, I have spent more money on this game than any other game in history. But I love that it doesn't impact the actual game. It means that it's not a pay to win. It's not pay to win. There was like a good 5 or 6 years there where pay to win was the model for building games, especially on mobile platforms, but even on PC. And that is shithouse. I would not be supporting a game that had pay to win. I just never would. Never. I play Clash Royale, never have spent any money on it. I've played Clash Royale for like 4 years, have spent $0 on it because I fucking hate that it's pay to win. But Valorant is so transparent in what costs money and why it costs money. Like, there are real people that make this shit, and it is fucking well made. Like, compare this shit to the Counter-Strike skins, it's a fucking joke. The Counter-Strike skins like the CSGO skins remind me of when people figured out you could mod the skin packs in Counter-Strike 1.6 and Counter-Strike Condition 0 and make the skins, and then like communities just started making skins. They were banned in competitive play, so I couldn't use them, but that's basically like they just took the, like when really lazy people took the existing models and then just wrapped them in a new color or wrapped them in some graffiti or something. That is basically the start and end of the Counter-Strike, the like CSGO skins. Whereas you look at this shit, it's actually fucking insane. Like, when you look at what they do with this shit, like they actually changed the entire profile of the gun. They add in effects. Like, if we fucking hell, like, I mean, this is just the best example of it. I actually don't love these skins, but like, that shit is made. Like, they animate this shit. There is a team working on this, and it's fucking epic. Not to mention, they actually feel nicer to use because of the sound and the visuals, and it's the same exact recoil and same exact base model, but it feels nicer. All of that shit, basically, I'm just like, yeah, they've got a straightforward monetization model. They make a really good game, and I'd love to, and I want to support that.
Shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Woo! Let's go, baby!
Vuracaksın ha artık.
Oğlum geldiğimizde beni amına basayım yüzü. Niye ciddi söylemiyorum? Deme başladı. Amına basayım. Neye bak? Hayır.
Eğim DLL makineye bağlı diye nerede buldun o frekleri? He?
Abi seni konuşuyoruz lan.
Find death.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, I like the spot with jet knives. Oh, wow, what a trade. Oh my god. He got res, dude. The res! The res is gonna allow them to win this shit!
This campaign is fucking nasty. He's so nasty.
Oh my
Holy
god.